Welcome to another training. This training is for the childcare business owner that is having a hard time with their social media platforms, whether that's creating content, whether that's creating posts that matter, whether that's knowing what to post or when to post or how often to post. This training is going to add so much value to your social media content, and it's really going to help you see social media in a different way. So if you're brand new to my channels, whether you are on YouTube or on Instagram, welcome. My name is Christina Rizakos. I own a marketing agency that develops and implements marketing strategies for childcare business owners. So whether you're struggling with social media content, you want to try Facebook ads, or if you're just looking for someone to build your website, we do it all for you. So over the next 10 minutes or so, I am going to be talking about social media platforms, and I want to share with you a few things that I do in my business, in my marketing agency for my clients, when it comes to the social media content. Okay. I'm going to share with you simple strategies that you can do to make sure that the content you're creating, it aligns with your program. I'm also going to share with you the strategy that I use to increase enrollments and to increase traffic to the childcare business that I am promoting. And I'm also going to share with you a few things that I do to make sure I stay organized, and not on the computer 24/7, because nobody wants that. Okay. So first thing I want to talk about is having a simple strategy when it comes to content creation. Okay. So let me just start a little bit. Let me back up a little bit and talk about content creation, because I know it's one of these things that a lot of childcare business owners kind of are not sure about. Like, well, what the heck is content creation? How do you do it? Like, do you have to have some type of diploma? What does it look like? It's just very simple. Okay. So anything that you're putting out there, on your platforms, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, if you have a YouTube channel, if you have a blog on your website, if you have a Pinterest account, whatever platform that you're using to advertise your program. Anytime you're creating something, so you're writing something up, you're creating a promotion, you're going live, you're writing up a little post, whatever it is, that is considered content creation. Okay. Real simple. And when it comes to content creation and your social media platforms, there are a few strategies that are going to help you get more bang for your buck, if you will. Okay. Obviously, these platforms are free. You don't have to necessarily pay to be noticed. But there is a strategy behind what we're posting, because we don't want to be those type of daycares that, I see a lot of that post kind of generic posts, or post things that don't really make sense. They're not really consistent. Like, for example, when I'm doing like an audit for one of my clients, I'll see like, she posted something on Halloween, and then, it wasn't found until like 2-3 months later, right? So we don't want to be those type of business owners. We want to leverage this platform because it's free, number one, because number two, everyone probably in your area, like all the moms and dads that you're trying to attract, chances are they're on Instagram or Facebook. And we want to leverage these areas, these platforms, to be working for our business, right? We're not spending hours on end trying to to scroll all over the place. We're going in, we're posting, really strategic, and we're going out because we've got things to do. Okay. So this is my simple strategy when I tackle social media. Okay. So the first thing I want you to think about is your childcare business, and having a 4 or 5 things that make your program unique, right? We all have them, whether it's a Montessori program, whether it's a vegetarian program, whether it's a home daycare that's been around for a very long time, whether you're more nature-based, like whatever it is, find 4 or 5 things that really make your program unique, really make your program stand out from the crowd, right? And focus on creating content around those things. Okay. So real strategic. You could have a day where you're going live, midweek. You can have a day where you're just sharing a healthy recipe. You can have a day where it's a promotional post and you're talking about business, right? So maybe you have enrollments, maybe you want to grow your email list, maybe it's I don't know, you want people to sign up for your newsletter, maybe you have an open house coming up, right? So promotional posts. Okay, you're offering a discount, whatever. Have a day in the week where you are strategically creating content for that day. Okay. And anything else that really aligns with your program. Okay. So if you're someone that's Christian based, right? So there's a lot of things that can go through right now. Just you get the point, right? So find 4 or 5 things that make your program unique, 4 or 5 topics that you could post about and create content around them. Okay. Have one day in the month that you're going to take maybe a couple of hours out of your day. You're going to go on canva.com and you're going to open that up and you're going to think to yourself, what do we have this month that I need to post about? What can I post about that's going to align with what we're doing, right? So for example, if it's friendship month, you want to create content around that, right? If it's a month where you know you have an open house and a few other promotions happening, well, your content is going to reflect that, okay? And create all the images, you guys, okay? It doesn't have to be super fancy. If you have an account, which I'm pretty sure you do, canva.com, there's a paid account that gives you access to more templates, but there's a free account as well that has really reasonable templates that you can use for free, images, high definition images. They even have videos, okay? So you can create a lot of things. You can upload your logo, you can upload your fonts, you can upload all your colors and your branding, and really make sure that every time you're posting, like people know, oh, that's so-and-so's daycare because, you know, the colors kind of match. And stick to a schedule, okay? So in the blog post that I'm going to upload over on my blog, I'm going to put a copy of a quick example of a calendar that I swear by and that I actually offer to my clients when I'm creating content and I'm done with their business, right? And then they take over. I give them this really simple 5-day calendar, and I kind of break down what types of things to be posting about, okay? You'll have access to that. I'll put the link of the blog post underneath this video somewhere, so you'll be able to go just click on that and just download it, okay? Just to give you an idea. Have a day where you're going live, a day where you're sharing a testimonial, right? You guys get it. And stay consistent. Stay consistent. Like, this is your business, you guys. And unfortunately, social media comes with the territory nowadays, right? So have a day or two in the month where, you know, you're in your office and you have all your, you know, all your calendars open and you know exactly what you're going to be posting and on what day, and then schedule it in. So you don't have to think about it anymore, okay? Before posting anything on your platforms, just ask yourself, is this something that if I was looking for daycare right now, if I was a local mom and dad, is this something that would interest me? Is this something that's engaging? Something that's going to make me laugh? Something that's going to inspire me? Something that's going to allow other moms and dads that are looking for daycare to look at my post or to read through it or to watch the video and say, huh, she knows her stuff, right? Or is it just a random Taco Tuesday type of post, okay? So before you click on that post button, make sure you ask yourself that question, okay? Point number 2, leveraging your content to increase enrollments. Yes, you can. We know that Facebook has changed its algorithm, and you know, unfortunately, most people that follow you, maybe 4 or 5% only, I would say, the people that follow your business page, your fans only see what you post, which is why it's really important to post consistently, but also post things that matter. But you can create amazing posts. So let's say I have a client, for example, that went live. She started going live on her platforms every single week, and she posts about things, kind of placing her as the authority of childcare. So for example, last week she did a post about what types of things to look for in a preschool. Okay. This week she's doing another like how-to type of tutorial post for moms and dads in her area. Okay. So she has a specific day set out where she knows that she's going to go live at 8 p.m. Her time, and she's going to be talking about something in specific that has to do with childcare, early childhood education, but also parenting. Okay, creating these types of content, of posts is great, but what if you can actually, you know, invest a couple of dollars a day? Let's say you can invest $3 or $5 for the next 3 days and boost it. Okay, so these are the type of posts that you're boosting. Posts that matter, posts that engage, that teach, promotional posts, whatever, and then placing a couple of dollars behind that and asking Facebook to show this post locally to moms and dads that have kids under the age of 6, for example, right? So you can definitely increase enrollments this way, especially if it's a video and you're giving someone a call to action. So after you've done your video, at the end, you would say, for more information or to book a tour with us or to get access to the super discount, click below, book a tour today, something like that, right? And then that's how you start increasing traffic. That's how you increase awareness, right? And people are starting to see you more online. They're starting to like you. They're starting to trust you. And that's what we want, so that people can take the next step and either book a tour, call you, message you, whatever, okay? And Tip number 3 that I wanted to share with you is that you have to be strategic, and take advantage of all the tools that these platforms offer us. Okay, so I know that a lot of the times, one of the things that I hear from my clients is, I'm so busy, Christina. I just give my Facebook business page to my daughter. She just posts for me. Okay, and I get that. I understand that, as a business owner, especially in childcare, there's a lot of things that you have to do, and being online and posting and making sure that you're replying back, or you're commenting, or you're engaging with people that are engaging with your stuff. I know it's not something that you think you have time for. Okay, and I get that. But there's a few things you can do. So the first thing that I want to encourage you to do is, when obviously link your both of your platforms together. So Facebook and Instagram, link them together. Okay, have a sheet on a Google file where you've researched and you've found, let's say, 15 hashtags, local hashtags that local moms and dads are actively searching. Okay, so have that already set in a file somewhere. And then when you're ready to create your content and to schedule it in, open up your Facebook business page. Okay, so this is the free tool you can use, and click on publishing tools, and then upload all your images, copy and paste all your text, add your hashtags, and then just schedule it to be posted whenever you decide. Okay, there are other tools that you can use that are paid tools, right? But you really don't have to go that way if you want to do this yourself. Facebook business page offers publishing tools, which is really exciting. You can link both platforms together, upload videos, upload images, add the hashtags, and then just set it and forget it. Okay. The other thing you can also think about is hiring this out. So if you really don't want to do this, and you just don't have time to do this, and you really don't care for it, you can hire companies to do something what's called social media management. So they would create the content for you. Obviously, you would have to give them access to your platforms, but they would create the content for you. They would post it for you. And most of them actually go in and reply and engage with anyone that engages on your platforms, which is great because it just starts connections when you're busy doing other things. Okay. So I hope this video helped. I hope that you understand from all of this that social media is not the only way to market your program, obviously, but it's an important piece of the puzzle when you're putting a marketing strategy together for your business, right? There's a lot of stuff that have to work together in order to be able to be exposing your program to more eyeballs locally, as well as online every single day, without you necessarily being in front of your screen. So if you have any questions, I'd love for you to post them in that little square box in the bottom on Instagram. And obviously, if you're watching this later on, if you have any questions, you can always go underneath this video on YouTube or on Facebook, and you can ask me any of your questions. I hope that this video helped. Let me know in the comments if it did, and let me know what you're struggling with when it comes to content creation and really having a good control over your platforms. Like, let me know what is the number one thing that stresses you out the most. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you guys again next week. Bye.